Hello, my name is Aaditya, and I'm starting a channel about coding using Python. So today I'm going to make a simple basic calculator using Python. It's going to do the four operations: addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Okay, so let's start. First, to do this, we need methods. And so to create a method, we need to use def. And I'm going to name the method calcAdd for addition. I'm putting calc. I first initially thought of doing add, but I was afraid it might be a keyword, which is an already built-in function or method in Python. So to be safe, I'll do this. Def calcAdd. So a method needs parameters to be inputted. I'm going to create parameters representing two numbers, A and B. And so I need to print A and plus B. Print A plus B. So, okay, I want to introduce this more. So I'm going to print a text. Print printing sum of both numbers. Def calc subtract. Okay, this is my next method for subtraction. Takes in A, B, and then remember the colon. Yeah, don't forget colons, okay? They're very important for methods and functions and classes and a lot of other stuff. So print printing the difference of both numbers. Okay. A minus B. Def calc multiply print def calc divide A, B. Copying and pasting is very useful, remember that. Since I'm basically printing this similar stuff, printing the product A times B. Printing, wait, why am I? Printing the quotient about numbers a divided by b. Okay, first I need to create the something to input. I need to find the variables. So I'm going to create different ones from this, but they're going to represent the same thing. I want to not have it confused. So I'm going to create x and y. X equals, these are my input variables. So input, the input method or function, they're almost the same thing. Input. So I can make them integers. So I'll put input. So it'll define them as integers rather than functions. So this is important if you're, and I'm only inputting integers for this. Int input. Enter the first number. Enter the second number. Okay, so I need to input it into the function. So I need to input both x and y. So I need to. So I was thinking that I want people to choose which method they want to use and not have them all go at once. So I'm going to create another method called operation selector. Def operation selector, which takes in x and y. If, wait, so I probably need to do input something else because I need to create another variable. I'm going to call it choice. Choice equals input. Default, by this it will always, the input variable will become a string. Enter the operation, choice operation. Enter the operation you would like to use. So I will do this, then I'll input it into operation selector. So I'm going to call the method operation selector. Choice operation. And okay, I'm going to create my input variable for this regarding this as term. Yeah, so if term equals to add. Okay, so call the method calc add. Calc add So x and y. X and y will be inputted into this method or function, whatever you like to call. Elif term equals equal to subtract calc subtract x, y calc multiply. So you do it based on what you choose. X, Y. Elif term equal to divide calc divide I'll announce it. Print you will enter two numbers into the calculator. Enter only integers. You'll see why. I'll do for this as well. Print enter an operation. And I should tell the options because people could type anything. They could type addition, plus, subtraction, minus, multiplication, times, x, divide, slash, by, division. So I will say print options control add, subtract, multiply, divide, choice operation equals input, enter the operation you would like to use. Operation selector, choice operation. Okay, so let's do a rundown of how this works. An input, this will come up saying this, you will enter two numbers into the calculator, enter only integers. Then X will come with int input, enter the first number. You have to input an integer for the first number. And for the second number, int input, enter the second number. You will have to enter an integer for the second number. Then you'll say enter an operation. The options are presented. You have to type either one of these two, choose which one you want to use, and choice operation will be inputting. You had to enter the operation you would like to use. Enter which operation you would like to use. You have to type either one of these. Operation selector, choice operation. Wait, what if it's divided by We'll go back to that later. Choice operation, this will be the methods, and you'll input this, it'll go into this method. So whatever you type, if the term this whatever equals add, if whatever you typed equals add, then this method will come and I'll print the sum of both numbers using addition. If this come, it'll print if you type subtract, it'll print the difference of both integers. If you type multiply, it'll print the product of both integers, and if you type divide, it'll print the quotient of both integers. So let's test this out. So it seems there's something wrong. Operation selector is not defined. Doesn't make sense. Operation. Oh, yes. Okay. Paused it. That's a spelling error. Enter the first number, 2. And fourth number, second number, 4. Multiply. Voila! So it got 8. Let's try addition. First number, 67. Second number, 12. Enter the operation you would like to see. Add. Works for big numbers. And the first number, 6. Second number, 3. Enter an operation. Subtract. 3. First number, 4. Number 2. Divide. 2.0. Yeah, when you use divide, it'll enter the answer in float terms. Well, let's check that out if it can work for non-4 divide. Okay, 3 divide. I want to check if it'll do a partial decimal part where there's some numbers behind the decimal point that besides 0. Divide. So 1.33333. Well, now let's try with negative 4, 7, subtract negative 3. Now negative 23 multiply by 4. Yes, that works. Let me try one more negative. Add. Let me now use decimals. Yeah, invalid literal for int with base 10. I can only enter integers. Alright, think about it. I think I'm going to do something right now. Very. What? Let me try something. 0 divide if y equal to 0, 0, print cannot divide by 0. And so I also need to print elif to make sure, because even if I do this, this might also happen. So I need to make sure it only happens if it is not equal to 0. So elif need ident calc divide expected expression. Print is a built-in function. Oh yeah, else. Yeah, that's right. 2, 0, divide, cannot divide by 0. So what else can I do? Zero, 12, subtract -12. So one last thing, 0, 2, divide 0.0. Let's see, is there anything else I have to do? I think I covered almost everything. I think I will end right now. So this is the end of my video. Bye.